Something that can be a little bit confusing when you first start working with AutoCAD is the difference between model space and paper space. So when you created your template, you added a viewport into your paper space and your layout 1 tab, or your layout tab. That allows you to see into your model space in your model tab. So it's a little confusing because model space, because you're looking at the same thing. It's like a window into this drawing area. When I go to cut on the laser engraver, I don't want dimensions, notes, annotations to be on the laser cut file. So anything that's actually part of my object is going to be drawn in this model tab. Now, when I swatch over to layout 1, I have my paper space, which is where I can add things like dimensions, notes. It also is where my border and title block live. When you're setting this up, it's really important that you're making sure that your object is centered to the best of your ability. In this one, you may have justified your object over a little bit, but because that paper space and model space are overlapped, but they're not directly related. So when I move my object after I dimensioned it, it didn't change it. It also doesn't change if I scroll and change my scale. So when you're working and you start adding your dimensions in paper space, it's important that you place your image where you want it first, or place your object where you wanted it first, and at the scale you wanted it. So if I wanted to scale my object to 1/8 scale, it tries to connect that, but it's a little bit more difficult. So you want to make sure that you have your scale set, everything set before you add your notes and add your dimensions to that paper space. You can toggle between model space and paper space in your layout tab by clicking where it says paper or model. Or if you want to get into your viewport, you can double click into your viewport, and then you can double click outside of that viewport to get back into paper space.